You know how when like a gang member dies, the opposing gang will like wear their bandanas or chains as a symbol of hatred and happiness that their opponent has died. Well, how's it going, everybody? My name is Orange Peanut, and today we are smoking that Wendy's pack because although I did quit like 6 months ago, I never got a chance to fully, appreciate how great it was to leave the hellhole that was the fast food establishment of Wendy's. So today I'm going to be outlining just the awfulness, the atrocity of my job working at Wendy's and why you should never work at a national fast food company. So let's hop right into it. The number one issue was the uniform. So you see the hat here, that was not all. So you had to wear a Wendy's t-shirt, a Wendy's overalls over top of it. You had to wear the hat, obviously the mask because Roro, and then a headset. So overall, before you even did a lick of work, you were already wanting to kill yourself, like I was. So that's step one. Step two was the quarters. They were trying, efficiency of space. They were trying to maximize the efficiency by making everything like 2 feet wide. You were literally ass to ankles with every other employee, which was just not a fun experience. So close quarters was another thing. Let's talk about their corporate policy of working. Essentially, their outlook on work was your entire shift, which was 5 or 6 hours, you do not stop working. If it wasn't busy and there was a car at the drive-through line at all times, then you were restocking, organizing, cleaning. You never stopped. So for 5 or 6 hours getting paid minimum wage, you just never stopped working. You were constantly moving, doing stuff. And by the end, I was literally fatigued. Even if I got off work at like 8 p.m., I was going right to bed after because the fatigue, the utter fatigue. And since it's like a corporate thing, the managers are literally told to have a stick up their butt about it. Which brings me to my next point of working for a corporate thing. So the managers or owners that are there overseeing you working, they have no power. They're just listening to what the bigger man says. And even that bigger man, there's another bigger man. There's just always bigger men above you. Or women, 2020. But that's what I'm saying. There's always somebody higher up the chain that's controlling you when you're working for a corporate entity. So that was another awful thing. And the worst, maybe the worst thing, I don't know if it's the worst, the customers. So 90 to 95% of them were chill people. They got their food, gave you the money, and they just went on along with their days. But that last 5%, the people who are, running late for work or busy to get home, or just overall assholes, that was unbearable. And since I saw maybe like 1,000 customers a day, there was a good amount of these every single day. And, I mess up giving their change like 5 cents off, or I don't know, maybe I give them the wrong sauce. They're just like, what the frick? They just absolutely go off for no reason. Like you can't just be like, hey man, could I have the different sauce? Nah. They gotta be absolute cocks and balls about it. And and there was nothing I could do because I was working. Like, there was at least 10 times every shift that I wanted to drop kick somebody across the window to their car. And I just couldn't. I just couldn't. So, there's another thing. Another issue with working there was the money situation. So, problems are bound to happen when you see 1,000 customers a day. And at the end of the shift, because I worked at the window, they would count the drawer. And if it was more than, I poop you not, $5 off, they would make you pay out of your own pocket to make up for the difference. So literally, if you have like 1 or 2 mistakes out of 1,000 customers, they're making you pay for it, even though they're only paying you $8 an hour, $6 after tax. Oh my goodness, how money hungry can you be? And to all of the people saying, but Orange Peanut, you get free Wendy's. No, you don't. You pay half. In my experience working there, you still had to pay half for like a burger at the end of your shift. So, boo-hoo, you made $35 in one shift. Let's just take 5 of it away so you can eat. So, yeah, the illusion that you get a free meal is just wrong, because most of the time you don't. They had like a small promo where they did for a short period of time, but they mostly don't, because they just don't. They love money, which I do too, but not at the point where I'm gonna sacrifice other people's happiness and wallets. I'm getting some very strange looks outside, so I should probably wrap this up. But overall, I'd say the Wendy's experience, while harrowing, painful, all of that, was actually, honestly, probably a good experience for me, because working there, made me realize how much I hated working there and how much I wanted to have a better job. It inspired me to get better grades, work on YouTube harder. That was when YouTube took off, by the way. Right around the time when I started working there, that was when it was like May or June, and that's when the video started, because I was like, I'm not working here the rest of my life. Hell no. I'd say it actually probably increased my ability to work. So I'd say work at fast food for 1 month and then never work at it again. And whenever you're like, you know, hard at work for a job you actually enjoy or school, just remember you could be working there. Because if you've ever pulled up to like a fast food place at like 10 p.m., you'll see like old people working there, like 60-year-olds who just have nothing left to live for. And it puts a tear on my eye that they're experiencing the same pain I felt for only 3 months. Oh, it just irks me beyond belief. But yeah, that's, I'd say, the main issues of working fast food and why you should never do it if you enjoy mental capacity. Because I know I didn't during that time, and I was like fresh right at the start of Corona, so I had nothing else to live for. It was bad. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all learned something. Never ever get a fast food job, because it just fuck this job. Okay, thank you all for watching. I love you all. Goodbye.
Orange Peanut wants you to subscribe because he needs more money.